Welcome back to the channel. So then we've got yet another 2025 X3 M50, the G45 chassis. This is for store inventory, and it is really well equipped. As you can see, it is in frozen deep gray, which is a priority one. In other words, a customer sold color. So you have to have a name on the car plus an email address in order to order this color. So we end up front with the all new X3. So again, single headlight with the daytime rain lights underlining the single headlight, plus a cornering light and shadowline lights. Of course, you have to get used to that single headlight design, but I think it looks pretty good. Moving over to the grille, so it's an illuminated kidney grille, plus the M badge there in the grille. Lots of plastic and not much in terms of openings. It's not an active kidney grille. The parking assistance camera is there on the passenger side. Sensors for driving assistance and things like that are right there. Down below, a relatively aggressive opening. All right, let's make our way to the side, where we have the style 910i for individual wheels. They are 21-inch wheels. So again, the car comes standard with 20-inch wheels, which is an improvement in terms of size over the outgoing G01. We also have floating hubcaps and red M Sport calipers. And I think the wheels look pretty good. However, it's sort of like an aero wheel, meaning you don't get to see a lot of the caliper, and I think that's what many people do like to see is the caliper. So I think the 1037Ms do a pretty good job of that, but this is a nice, decent wheel. And then the side profile, the new G45, roughly the same dimensions. The wheelbase is the same. 1 inch shorter in terms of height. It's, I think, 1 inch wider, 1 inch longer. But hasn't grown crazy in terms of size. And I think it's about 145 or so pounds heavier than the M40i. Then out back, got our new taillights, which do sort of bring back the G01 LCI taillights. More like a missile shape, really. And then you got the X3 and M50 badging in chrome with the exaggerated size of the font for the M. Down below, quad exhaust. And this is the only way you're getting visible exhaust is you have to step up to the M50. There's that rear 3/4 view. Then frozen deep gray out of direct sunlight. We're going to make our way inside, go over pricing and options. And this is, I think, the second X3 in frozen deep gray to arrive. The other one was a customer ordered car with a slick top. So that's the only thing you're getting. You're either getting slick top or you're getting the sky lounge, if you will, panoramic sky lounge. All right, so opening up, we have the black and Atlas gray merino leather. Again, the door card, you got some leather down here, hard plastic up top, your ambient lighting, and your sort of weird haptic controls for the lock, unlock, the vent here, as well as the X3 badging and the set buttons. Then, high gloss black, almost like piano black trim here, below where the controls are for the window. More hard plastic down here. All right, and the revised seat, so you can see Atlas gray on the shoulders and around the sides of the head restraint. Otherwise, black. So if you're a Raiders fan, I think this looks pretty good. And down here, you got controls for side bolster, lumbar support, and then manually powered crumb catcher. And then, curiously, no door sill emblems here. All right, so on the inside here is your new M steering wheel, or M Sport steering wheel. A flat bottom steering wheel with M badging, M stitching, and then shift pedals in high gloss black with a boost function. You got the stripe at the 12 o'clock in red. Then iDrive 9 live cockpit. Then you got the heads-up display. The rest of the curved display, and feels like Sensitech up here, but not hard plastic, so an improvement over the G01. More of the ambient lighting here, plus controls for your vents, and this is from the 5 and 7 series. So a step up in terms of your vent controls to the luxury segment of the 5 and 7 series. And wireless charging tray over on the left-hand side, this does nothing. We've got M badging here, and then ambient lighting around this open area, which also includes your cup holders. And here is where the trim appears. So this is the M fine brushed aluminum trim. You got your drive selector nub, iDrive controller, and wheel for the volume control. Then iDrive 9, I think improvements need to be made on this one. It is on the laggy side, at least in my experience. I don't know what a customer car is like. Maybe there's something with RDRs or being punched as sold that does something, but it's a little on the laggy side. All right, starting price, the 2025 X3 M50. Haha, see, M50i. $64,100. Frozen Deep Gray is $3,500. Now, individual colors I hope become available soon, so we can put some on the X3 M50s, because there will not be an X3M. The merino leather is $1,500. Driving Assistance Pro for another $1,700. Does not include Highway Assistant. And the Sport Pro package for another $600. The Parking Assistance package, $200, which makes it the which does make it the Parking Assistance Professional package, because it is included with part of the premium package there. Speaking of premium package, that is $2,700. And then all these other stuff is included, and we got the 21-inch wheels for another $600. Front and rear heated seats for $500. The rear manual side shades is another $250. Front ventilated seats for $500. Dual zone climate control for another $200. Then we got luggage compartment mat, wheel locks, all of their floor mats, folding hubcaps, all told MSRP of this particular example, $78,370. And it's hard to imagine going much higher in terms of price on the X3. It's got most every single option checked. Let's hop the back seat real quick. All right, so noting again, there is no comfort access in the rear doors. This does have ultra wideband technology, so passive entry with your phone. So that's the argument, at least that I've heard. That's why you don't have comfort access on the rear doors with ultra wideband technology. All right, here is the back seat. We're going to hop in. All right, here's a view of the cockpit to the back seat. We've got our moonroof shade open again. This does not open, but it's a really large panel of glass. You have vents back here, and here's your rear climate control zone and USB-C charging ports. You have nets in the back of each of the front seats. Knee room, leg room, pretty good. And the same can be said of headroom in the back of the X3. Make our way to the back. And you can use our kick to open feature. And here is the cargo area. The cargo cover. Of course, you can also fold down those rear seats for even more room. Now, down below, there's a space saver spare. It's a little bit of reduction if you're used to having extra space down below. Using that kick to close. We're going to make our way to the front here and do it with the sunlight on the car. So the other thing about the X3 M50, the Harman Kardon sound system, I think is a big improvement over the previous generation G01 chassis. To my untrained ear, it sounds really good, much more powerful. All right, so underneath the hood here is the B58 inline-six 3-liter turbo engine, now with 393 horsepower, so a little bit of a jump in horsepower, and a dramatic increase in the available torque, which is 428 torques, plus it's a mild hybrid setup. But that is it for a quick look at this X3 M50. We'll see you at the next video.